Hey, who's ready to go race again? This guy is. Let's boogity boogity boogity. Oh god, that I don't know how he says that every week. Made me sick just saying it just now. Testicles 1-2. Hope this mic is working. It's time for more of our NASCAR Heat 2 season. It's going reasonably well. I just got to be in the right mood to play this game. I got within an ass's hair of streaming this last night because I was sitting there and I was like, I think I'll stream. I even got up the thing to start the race, and right as I was about to hit start broadcast, I was like, no, I don't really feel like it. But I feel like it now. So here we go. May God have mercy on my soul. Oh, Pocono. I'm pretty good here usually. Usually. Keyword. Let's go ahead and sidetrack the shit out of you there, friend. Thank you, drive through. Lift a lot. So much so that it grinded the gears. I'm not even at fourth yet. Oh god, driving in traffic in this game is frustrating because everybody just goes so slow. Like, you can go faster, sirs. Hey, how about that? We got through turn 2 on the first lap with no problems. Nobody got wrecked, nobody got fucked over. Okay, we passed 10 cars, that's not bad. 11 cars. Just hoping to have a nice relaxing race. So I'd mentioned that my Coca-Cola 600 race tickets had not come in, and I was starting to get concerned because I ordered them like almost a whole month ago, and I called Charlotte Motor Speedway today and they were like, oh, well, we start sending them out mid-April. And I was like, okay, well, that's good. I'm the idiot who didn't ask when I bought the damn tickets. Excuse me. I should have asked when I bought them. So that was an awkward phone call. Other than that, nothing really happened today. Get to work on Saturday. Woo! Boogity boogity. Once again, we're doing another 50% race because I notice I tend to just, whoa, car got caught there. I tend to chillax on a 50% race. I don't have to push myself as hard. Hurry up and get all this damn track. I'd love to know how Hamlin got that big run coming out of turn 3 just now. Okay, Suarez, that's fucking okay. Just drive like I'm not even there. Seriously, that's what he did. He was just like, oh, I think now's a good time to just turn down here. Eric Jones is going to try to pinch us into turn 3 and fuck up our corner entry. We kind of succeeded. You see how tight I got on exit? Oh, shocker, we got tight. You guys already know. How far ahead's that leader? 3.5 seconds, good grief. And I'm going to lose like a tenth for every damn car I got to pass going through the top 10. So that'll be a real joy. Let me go to the outside here. Hi. I'm turning as hard as I can, I assure you. I'm not trying to hit the 12. Oh, they were going to try to squeeze me in the middle there. Logano wanted me to go high. Keselowski went as slow as he could through turn. How much more time have I lost? Okay, I've actually gained a little bit of time. And I'm about to lose it all right there because Brad Keselowski got into me. So much so that the 22 is going to pass me back. That's a wonderful feeling when you get a great run and then somebody just fucking kills it by getting in your way on purpose. It really pisses me off. That cost me over a half a second. All because he just had to fucking get in the way. I shouldn't look at the intervals, but man, it pisses me off when I do. Because that shit right there was fucking annoying. Bubba didn't cost me too much there. I actually barely nudged him coming out of that corner. So. And I finally gained back that half a second I lost, just about, thanks to Brad Keselowski getting into me on purpose. Because he can't hold the fucking line. So it's, what, week 2 of not having a fucking computer? Starting to get old. Hopefully Cameron's working on that hard drive for me, because god damn, it is hell. So yeah, it's taken me 2 laps just to get back to where the interval is steady as it was before Brad Keselowski brake checked me and got into me. And every time we start to gain some ground, it's like, oh, here's some more cars to hold you up. Like Truex there. How come I nudged him and my car got tight? Okay, just try to wreck me. That's fine. Alex Bowman, you can do that. Just try to wreck me. That's cool. He didn't even, like, try to not get into me there. And it cost me another half a second almost. All because Truex is slow and didn't get to turn 3 worth the fuck. I paid the price for it by my car tightening up. Shocking. Now I've got to deal with these guys who are just going to really make sure they fuck me over these next 2 turns. He tried. I wasn't going to let him. I was not about to let him do that. Boy, I love just losing time. Like, you start really feeling good, and then one car just takes it all away from you. These lap times are fucking abysmal compared to what I can run here. It's really frustrating, let me tell you. Really frustrating. It's a good thing we're doing 50% races for most of these. Oh, look, he gets a great run off the corner. Shocking. Shocking. You mean NASCAR Heat 2, you can't get off the corner for shit? Oh, that never happened. What a shock. Okay. Yep, there goes that run. Awesome. How far is the leader going to be heading now? 4.5 seconds by the time I get my momentum back because my car randomly got taut. Yeah, that's great. It's a great feeling to bust your ass lap after lap and then just the car decides not to turn. It's really great. So much fun. Can you see why I hold off on playing this game? That lap is an entire second off the pace. That cost me well over a second. Awesome. Great. Phenomenal. I love getting fucked over by this game. Driving the same fucking way, lap after lap, but then one time the car just decides, oh, I'm not going to turn here anymore. Fantastic. Can't wait to struggle to get back to maybe 3rd place in this segment if I'm lucky. I'll be 3rd place in the segment if I'm lucky. Because that cost me a good 10 laps worth of time there. That's about as much time as you can gain over the course of 10 laps. There's nothing in this fucking game makes any goddamn sense. There's where Larson gets that Superman run off the corner that I just can't get to him on. And I have yet to gain anything back. I've yet to gain anything back. I ran a lap a second faster than my previous one though. I guess that's good. Boy, I tell you, you touch me here, you're going to have a major problem on your hand. I can't get around Larson, because every time I get to him, they just make my car tight so he can go back by me. Yep. Why does my car get tight every time I get near Kyle Larson? Like, is he special or something? Fucker. The fuck off of me. Fucking annoying as shit. All fucking race long, I've had Alex Bowman try to hook me and spin me out. Every time I got close to Kyle Larson, all of a sudden my car just doesn't handle worth a fuck anymore. That's lovely. It's a real pleasure to drive these fucking things, let me tell you. It really is. It's such a pleasure. to drive a tight fucking race car that just sucks complete ass. Now Jimmy Johnson's going to shoot out there and take me about 5 laps to get to him from the position I'm in now. See, I try to run clean races, but this game just fucking tests you like no other. Like no fucking other. Oh gee, I hope my car doesn't just look up and go dead right coming off this fucking corner here. I really hope I'm given a fucking chance here. I'm just so fed up with the driving model. Like, I quit playing NASCAR Heat Evolution in the middle of our season just because I couldn't stand to play the fucking game anymore. But god damn, like, the driving model in this game is terrible. I know I ran a faster lap than Jimmy Johnson just now, and I lost ground to him. I'm not trying to wreck him. I'm not trying to fucking wreck him. I'm trying to get under him and pass him, but you have to fucking wreck people in this game to get a fucking move on them, you know? You can't just pass someone. Because everywhere you get a run, they're going to brake check the shit out of you. Once again, it's a real pleasure driving these fucking cars. As you can tell, it's a real thrill for me. Try to run a clean fucking race, and this game will just not allow it. Not allow it at all. Let me turn the fucking air on. It's hot in here. That's why I was seriously sitting here last night like, man, I'd like to play a race, but god, this game gets on my nerves like nobody's business. Like, I just couldn't do it. Could not fucking do it. Wasn't in the mood to put up with the shitty fucking handling race cars and annoying ass physics and other stupid shit in this game that doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. Like, I didn't want to wreck Jimmy Johnson there. I just wanted to get a fucking run and get under him. But no! He slows down to caution speed getting in the corner, but my god, he's fast everywhere else. Holy fuck, couldn't catch him. Smoked my ass on that restart. Real fucking pleasure to play this game. Such a pleasure. Anybody else just completely annoyed with how the cars have handled in these first 2 NASCAR Heat games? Like, are they this shitty? I get the impression that they're this shitty to drive in real life, but damn. It's a video game, ain't it supposed to be fucking fun? Because I know these cars cannot be fun to drive in real life. If they handle anything like this, they cannot be fun to drive. I feel bad for Cup drivers nowadays, I really do, because these things fucking suck. If they're anything like this. I wonder. I fucking wonder. It's gonna be boring now. We got the lead, which we should have had about 10 fucking laps ago, probably. But no. No. Couldn't allow that. You had to put me in the wall. You had to have cars slow down in front of me. You had to have Alex Bowman try to kill me for no reason off turn 3. Go back and watch that part of the video when I come off 3 and Alex Bowman's just like, oh, let me hook him, let me hook him, let me hook him, and tries to spin me out. That wasn't me coming down. I'm holding my line. It's just these developers don't know how to program AI that's aware of where you are. I just race how this game dictates you to race. Try to drive clean, but then have some fucker run into me. It's more irritating when they just get in front of you and slow you down on purpose. Like when they just go ridiculously fucking slow in front of you. But then when they get off that corner, they haul ass down the straightaway. It's like they hit it's like they've got an afterburner that they can hit so they can get to the next corner and stay ahead of you and do it all over again. Holy fucking tap dancing Christ. Can't wait to get this over with. We don't know what to get. I'll have to check your comment in a second. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that right now. Fuck it. Hold on. I gotta bring up the comments. Once again, my computer's fucking broken. hard drive is. Advanced settings, display comments. What's up, dude? I won't be able to see your comments very much because I got to do that to see them. So when you post a comment, just give me a little while and I'll get to it later. We're almost to the end of the stage anyway. You caught me bitching about how shitty the cars drive in this game. I've really got to go get a PS2 so I can remember what good NASCAR games are like. That's what I've really got to do. Oh God, I've forgotten how to drive myself. See, I'm actually blaming myself because I fucked that corner up. That was my fault. Holy fuck, I only got a 1 second lead, but when that AI jumps out front, holy shit, they're gone, boy. Oh yeah, you get held up for like a 1/10 of a second. They sure as fuck take advantage. Between Alex Bowman trying to wreck me and my car randomly getting undrivable just because I got near Kyle Larson, I'm lucky to be up here right now, to tell you the truth. I hate driving these fucking cars. Like, there's nothing I can do to them to make them even remotely fun. Pocono is one of my better racetracks when I'm not getting brake checked and run into. Of course, I'm going to have to come through the field 10 fucking times because they're going to make me have to pit over and over. Everybody else will probably just pit one time, and they'll be good. My tires are down to 55% for 20 laps. That means in stage 3, we're just going to be shit on. Should be fun. Should be a real joy. Oh, my ankle just popped. It felt good. Why was that lap so fucking slow? The inconsistency of this game just boggles my fucking mind. Hey, caution's out. Stage is over. Let me check your next couple of comments. What we got? To be honest with you, I think NASCAR 15 sucked complete balls. There hasn't been a good NASCAR game since 2007. Arguably 2009. I think 2009 was good. Just lacked a lot of features. But hey, at least shit in that game made sense. The multiplayer was really good in 2009. Estimated fuel. Pit. I'll pit here because I got a feeling they're all going to pit in the middle of the segment. So, come on, big boy. All right, just gonna take it easy here. They're all gonna have to pit, so I should just chill. I'll try to pass who I can, but I'll try to show some fucking restraint with the outright stupidity I'm probably gonna encounter on my way back to the front of the pack. Boy, he's staying really wide to make sure that I don't get a run. That 51 was like, oh, let me get up here and just get right in the way there, friend. Let me make sure I get really in your fucking way, just like the 96 is doing right now. I'll check your comments when I'm to a point where I can slow down and not have to concentrate as hard as I do when I'm running in 20 minutes. I'm going to go high here off of 3 because I'm afraid when these guys start pitting, they're just going to slam on the brakes in front of me. Holy balls. Nobody pitted that time. Okay. I didn't pass as many cars on that lap as I did on the first lap of the fucking race, but whatever. Draft up to Amarola. Try to not get fucked over by Eric Jones there. Dickhead. I ain't forgot about Fontana, buddy. Should have won every damn race in this season, but been fucked over once. Actually, I've been fucked over a lot, and I've just had to overcome a bunch of bullshit. It's like, oh, you win all the time. It's like, well, just watch these races and see how ridiculous it is, the shit that I have to fucking put up with. At least in this race, we can take advantage of the AI not knowing stage racing strategy. Makes my life a little easier. Jimmy Johnson hit like the curb down there and didn't lose anything. I don't know how they get that run off the corner, but they sure get it. I can't compete. How far ahead's the leader? Only 3 seconds? Well, I'm sure that'll change. Because old Brad Kozlowski up here likes to get in my fucking way every goddamn time. That time it was Boyer. Boyer moved up to hit me to get me loose and send me up the racetrack. Yep, that just killed that run. Thanks, Boyer. I guess that bottom of the racetrack wasn't good enough for you. You had to come up and take a little more. Really appreciate it. Oops. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Hey, he slowed me down. Might as well slow his ass down. Wow, really? You too? You're going to get in the way too? Why don't you try getting out of the fucking way? You guys have cost me a whole second worth of time. And Brad Keselowski's still in front of me. Shocking, right? I love how Brad's always one of the cars that annoys me the most in this shit. It's just like real life. Alright, I'm going to go to the outside here. I hope whoever's on the bottom doesn't decide to... Yep, he did. Let me just get up there and hit him a little bit and fuck his whole run up. Glad to see that side drafting shit. Oh, wow, it's actually working now. What can I say? I can't compete, guys. I ain't got shit on them. That cost me well over a second. You see, if this was like with 10 or 15 to go, I'd be fucked. Just because the other cars don't know how to drive. Every other car in this game is Ryan Newman, basically. They race you like it. Nobody here can race you fucking clean. See why I've got relaxed yellows turned on? Hey, Boyer, go fuck yourself. How about that? Don't you like to fucking run into people? Give you the whole goddamn bottom of the racetrack. It's not good enough for you. And in about 3 laps, I gained back 2/10 of the 8/10 that I lost. And catching Bubba Wallace at the worst possible spot because they do that shit. Just drive you down in the fucking dirt like he just did. Thanks. Really appreciate that. When you're that much faster than guys, should passing them really be that fucking hard? Sit here and ride in 8th place, almost 4 seconds back, because that's what this game wants for me. I'm not allowed to get any closer. Because anytime I start making progress in the top 10, I'll look up and be like, oh, I'm only 2.8 seconds back. And then one car gets in front of me and won't move. Or just does shit to get in my way. Next thing, oh, I'm 4 seconds back. That sucks. I can really make that up. I long for the days of NASCAR 2005. I need to get a PC. A good gaming PC so I can get NASCAR racing 2003 or whatever. Then I can have a good NASCAR game. I may look into that. Could be fun. We could do like seasons with like old cars and shit. That would be a lot of fucking fun, actually. Hamill's like, oh, he wants to enter the corner high. I better move up here and make sure I get in the fucking way. Just like Truex just did. Cost me God knows how much time. How much time did I lose? Not a lot. Probably going to go back up to 3.6 going down the straight line. So yeah, he cost me about 2/10. I'd love to know how none of these guys have pitted yet, except Boyer, because he spun himself out. Fucking frustrating. Yeah, that lap was really fucking slow. Thanks, Truex. We'll appreciate it. Nothing I can do about it. I mean, that's just how they drive. Oh my God, you mean when I don't have cars slowing me down, I gain time? That's amazing. It's all going to end when I get up here to fucking Alex Bowman and Kyle Larson, a couple of guys who have tried to fuck me over super hard in this race already. Of course, next lap when I get to them, because I caught them coming off of turn 3, so that means they get to drive away from me again. Hey, that was my second best lap ever. I want to say it was my second best lap ever. I cut that lead under 3 seconds. That means they're definitely going to put the screws to me here. Notice they drove away off turn 1. They're going to get into turn 2, and they're going to go really fucking slow to make sure they get in my way. I want to know how much how I lost so much time just now. Because they really gapped me coming off that corner. You cut down on me, you're getting wrecked. Excuse you. Well, that was about a half a second that they cost me. How slow was that lap? Really fucking slow. We'll appreciate that, gentlemen. All because you just couldn't let a faster car go by, even though you've got a pit before the end of this segment. I don't know why the fuck you're still driving around out here. Alright, time to dig in hard and try to get back to them up there. Sure hope I can do it. I'm not the only one who sees this shit, right? Do not pit. Stay out. Wow, these fuckers still didn't pit. Only one car up there pitted. It was Harvick. Don't know what the caution was for. I didn't cause that one. Alright, go ahead and get your huge fucking jump on the restart, and I'll spend about 8 laps trying to get back to your bumper, hopefully. If I didn't really get on the brake there, I was going to get loose and Bowman was going to go by me too. I'm glad Kyle Busch can get a run off the outside like I can't because he's so special. He tried to trick me into overdrive in turn 2, didn't work. Oh, let me check your comments since I should have done that when a fucking caution came out. What's coming? Well, I mean, we're all disappointed that Lowe's is leaving. Product of the times, what are you going to do? NASCAR ain't worth sponsoring anymore. Nobody fucking watches. If I was like... See, if I owned a company, I'd sponsor NASCAR because I love racing. But if I'm a company that doesn't know shit about racing or anything, why would I want to waste money on this? Nobody watches it. That lap was pathetically fucking slow. Even for like a get up to speed lap, that was really bad. How do you like me now? I wouldn't sponsor stuff either. I don't blame Lowe's one bit for leaving. Who cares about NASCAR anymore? People like us care, but that's it. People like me will always care, but there's not enough me's in the world to keep NASCAR going. There's no passion whatsoever about the sport anymore from anyone. That's what upsets me the most, because I'm old enough to remember when there was passion. Now, nobody gives a fuck. And it's really depressing. I've got to say, it's really, really depressing. About as depressing as how top my car got there in that corner. It's pretty damn sad. I miss the mid to early 2000s. That was a great time. I wish I was this age back then so I could have really appreciated what we had with NASCAR. Because I was only like between the age of 7 and 14, you know. And I was smart for my age, but I never fully... I just thought NASCAR would be like that forever, you know. I really did. I really thought NASCAR would just be... I was like, oh, this is just like the NFL or anything else. You know, it's going to be here forever. And it's always going to be, you know, big. It's going to be fun. And boy, was I wrong. So young and naive. And I don't like to be all doom and gloom. And I'm not a doom and gloom guy when it comes to that kind of shit. But the reality is, NASCAR isn't big anymore. And nobody cares about it. I think ratings, if anything, have definitely cemented that. And it's not just like a little decline. Like, you know, people complain about, like, you know, oh, The Walking Dead, you know, their ratings went down, but it's still like the most watched show on cable. NASCAR, it's like, good God, we're getting like steep decline now. It's upsetting. You know, every year I go to the race at Charlotte, I'm always happy to go and I'm excited. When I get there, inevitably, there's always that moment where about 5 minutes before the command to start engines, I start looking around and going, okay, how full is this place this year? Every year it's a little less. It is rather alarming. The turn 1 here is one of my better corners, but it feels funky. Well, this next segment, I better enjoy these next few laps of, you know, just chilling in peace, because I have a feeling when that third segment starts, I'm going to want to kill myself. Leaders are pitting, that's why my lead is growing so substantially. Hopefully I can lap some of them. God, that air feels good. I had to turn it on. I started the race with the air conditioning off and got pissed immediately, and as soon as I got pissed, I got hot. Well, I'm not going to be able to lap any of them. That's a bummer. I know you can stay on the lead lap at Pocono when you pit, which is unfortunate. I would say, oh, I'll have the fresher tires in the final segment. Like that matters. Them fuckers could have stayed out for 50 laps and they'd still outrun me. screwed up strategies. But their strategy actually works for once because they'll inherit the lead. Whatever, I'll get it back. One can only hope. Hey, I will lap some of them, it looks like. So I won't be dead last, but I'll be pretty damn close. Yeah, we left a couple more, that's good. Those that were running in the top 5, this strategy should work out pretty good for them. Not that they know it's a strategy. Just doing what they're programmed to do, you know. Well, if I didn't lift, I was going to eat shit there, because asswipe here just has to get in my way. Thanks for the room there, lap car. Fucking dick. You see what I fucking mean? Like, he just tried to run me in the grass. Cost me well over half a second worth of time off that lap. Slide them rear tires a little bit. Now I'm gonna catch these fuckers going into turn 2, and they're gonna go super fucking slow and just jack me up. Like that, I mean, he could have stayed on the bottom there, but he had to come up and hit me. And go really low here, getting to 3. You know what? I'm passing you. Whether you fucking like it or not, I'm passing you. Of course, the game didn't want me to. That's why it got my car really fucking tight. They really did not want me to get that. That's how you can tell when you've done something you're not supposed to do. It's like, oh no, your car's locking up and going straight. Huh. No matter how much you lift or, you know, tap the brake and turn the wheel, your car's just not going to do it. One would think it was fucking rigged against you. Of course, now my tires are really worn, my right front especially. Which means this next stage is going to be a real pleasure. One to go in stage number 2. Piss poor lap time there. It wouldn't be so bad if you just could catch them and pass them where you're good, instead of getting, like, catching them where you're good and passing them where you're good. Just never happens. It's always like, oh, I gotta bulldoze them out of the way, or like dive bomb them to get a fucking move on them. Joy, joy, joy. Well, because their idiotic strategy, they handed us another stage win. Fine with me. Fine by me. What time is it? 8:45. Damn, it's early. So, I didn't have to work And I fell asleep yesterday evening at like 5 and woke up at like 1 in the morning, and then about 7 this morning I fell asleep, and then woke up at 1 in the afternoon, so having a weird time the last 24 hours. Hit. Take a breather, for the love of God. Now, Charlotte Motor Speedway sent me a little magazine the other day, and I was like, well, where the fuck are my goddamn tickets? Thank God I found out that it's all good. Yeah, we can do this. We're good. Tires are going to be killed by the end, but they won't be so bad that I can't drive. At least they shouldn't be. Hey, buddy, am I moving? He's like, no, I'm going to get you to push me and get me a big run off the corner. See you later. Backing way down here so I don't kill somebody. I'm close enough to the front where I don't have to be desperate with this many laps left. Damn, it just will not let you get off the corner. Like, I'm hard on the fucking gas, barely turning the wheel, and they still just drive away. What is the player supposed to do different? Get out of my fucking way, blocking cunt. You could hear him bonk hit me as soon as I got under him. His spotter must have really delayed reaction. Carlo, Carlo, do what? Oh yeah. See, we always catch them where they can just get in the way and slow you down. You never catch them where it's like, all right, I can make a good pass here. Never like that. And now he's going to drive away from me off this corner. See you later. Staying in his draft at least. And that lap time was, decent. Blaney, let me just move up a little bit here and get this big shove off the corner. Good for you, Blaney. All right. Hey, he did that. I didn't do that. He did that. And it totally just killed my momentum because now here comes Bowman and there goes the 2 liters. So awesome. Great. Fantastic. All it takes is one guy doing something like that, and you never recover from it for a long, long time. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was really making progress, and he totally killed it on purpose. And killed himself, too. He doesn't even care that he lost all those spots. That was just to fuck me over. Slow my ass down. We'll catch him next lap right about here. That seems to be the pattern. Because the game wants me to catch him where I just can't make a fucking pass. No matter what I do. There goes the car getting super tight. Uh-oh, I was getting close to somebody. I might actually have gotten a run off turn 3. Had to get really, really tight there. Let him drive away again. Yep. Pretty standard. What'd I tell you? I'm going to catch them going into turn 2 so they can brake check me. The fuck out of my damn way. I really don't give a flying fuck right now. Oh, 4% aero damage. Yeah, that wasn't on purpose. How many cars are on the lead lap? Fuck it. We'll pit. Make this hard. It'll work out for us in the long run. I was not going to sit there and wait Oh, I better slow down here and don't nudge them. Glad everybody gets to go fucking 100 miles an hour faster than me on these restarts. I like how I'm mid-pack and I'm probably not going to catch a leader till about 2 to go. Please get out of my way. And I gained nothing. I've got to hustle, or the leader's just going to get to a gap where it's not going to let me gain on them. What a decent run out of turn 3. That's rare. Please move. Ain't got time to fucking wait. It keeps piling up that aero damage because they want to slow me down. Because they know I'm not fucking around right now. Made it stick. Alright, now time to spin 100 fucking laps just hoping I can get to the back bumper of the leader. At least I got to pit and get fresh tires. Huh? That'll help some. We had 4% air damage. Immediately went back out and got 3% air damage because, of course. Two of the 3 cars I got to pass are guys that have really pissed me off this race. They'll probably throw a caution here before I can get to them. I couldn't have went any slower if I tried. I didn't even go that fast there. And it shows because, once again, the leader drove away from me. Shocking, right? Got to keep that leader just getting out there ever so slightly. They can't let me gain anything. I like how it's not even that the 18's good. It's just that they've made him the leader now, so he's automatically good. Because earlier it was fucking Larson, then it was Jimmy Johnson, now it's Kyle Busch. It's just like, oh, we got the leader, so you better make him like really, really fast and impossible to run down. This race has been so frustrating. Like, I can't even describe to you how annoying it is to know that you're faster than them, but it just doesn't make a bit of fucking difference. I haven't gained anything. Like, nothing I do is good enough to gain me any time when I get to second place. That gap stayed about the same, and my lap times are bad. That aero damage ain't helping, but the game kind of fucking forced me into that. And a little bit there, and then you give it up immediately. Right off corner exit. It's like driving a road course, but way annoying. Way more annoying. Gap stays at about a half a second. I can't close it any more than that. I gain like a tenth every other lap. He better hope I don't get to him at turn 2, because if he blocks, I cannot be held responsible for what happens to him next. At least I feel like I'm gaining on him now. Car got tight there, but not as bad as it usually does when I get close to someone. Turning as hard as I can, sir. Decent lap. Here's hoping for an uneventful race from here on out. You know, we're playing this Chase Elliott, we're at Pocono. If I made a list of 3 tracks Chase Elliott's most likely to win at for his first win, Pocono, Martinsville, and Phoenix would probably be it. So Pocono's on the list. Here's hoping, Chase. Well, I'll be happy when NASCAR's back this weekend. I didn't know what to do with myself this last week. Because I was off work a lot, and then on the weekend I had nothing to watch. It's like the one Sunday out of the year where I've got nothing. You know, till The Walking Dead comes on, but I mean, that's like an hour-long Sunday night. So it's not like something you can make a day out of, you know. As long as I keep running lap times in that ballpark, I'll be good. I can't run any faster because my car's beat up a little bit. But then again, whose fault is that? Stop looking at that interval. Worrying me to death. 11 whole fucking laps. Of course, it feels like an eternity when I'm in the lead, but I'm riding second and my interval ain't getting any smaller. It's like, oh, it goes by so fast. Why don't I let Kyle get back up here and pass me? The laps will go by faster. It'll feel that way. At least the next racetrack, I think it's Michigan's our next race. That's an easy one to drive. Although Michigan can be annoying. Michigan in this game, I notice on the high difficulties, races a lot like a restrictor plate track. Boy, my car just got super tight. It's as if I was getting a good lead and suddenly the car just stopped turning. Never happens. maintain the gap for the most part. I feel like Homer Simpson. I could go for a frosty chocolate. Wow, it's really making my car tight. What are my tires? They're not even at 50 yet. And my car is getting so unbelievably fucking taut that it will not fucking turn. That's really annoying, and it needs to fucking stop. Like, that makes no fucking sense. My tires are not even at 50 yet, and the fucker's already acting like, oh, it won't turn no more. Really getting old. Knock that shit off. Damn. I'd understand if they were like at 40%. If they're acting like they're at 35 at last lap. Like, what the hell? My lead is shrinking, and my lap times are not getting any better. And for sure, they won't catch me on corner entry. They probably will catch me by the end of this, but it won't be on corner entry. I didn't get through there very good, but at least my car didn't shoot all the way out to the wall. It wanted to. I lost a half a second. I still can't get it back. Ooh, my lap times are back in the 51s. Yay. Let me just concentrate here before I fucking lose my shit. Oh my god, halfway decent lap time. There may be hope for us yet. Still too many laps left though. Now, if we were playing NASCAR 2005, I'd hate to see all the rivals I'd have at this point. I do wish the rivals could carry over into a season mode. Like, I wish they had that in the season instead of just career mode. I don't play career mode anymore on stream because the difficulty is too inconsistent. I would play on, like, hard difficulty, and some tracks... Most of the tracks in career mode on hard are piss easy. But then there's like Iowa and Homestead, and Homestead is the most important fucking track, and you can't drive the shit on hard. So go figure. With 4 laps to go. I didn't get some damn lap cars by the end of this. Damn lap cars. I can do a better Ward Burton than that. I'm disappointed in myself. Damn lap cars. Well, hell, they ought to get out of the damn way. cat skid steer loader. Man, if I had my computer, I would play that video for you guys. May do that at the end of the stream anyway, because I can bring up the web browser while I'm still on stream, and I can play the audio of Ward Burton talking about the cat skid steer loader thing. That shit's amazing. The Ward Burton speech in school. We go way high here. Get around these fuckers. Sound like Kyle Busch. Fuckers. Favorites to win Texas this weekend. The obvious, I'd say Harvick and Truex and Kyle Busch. Anybody else would have to win on fuel mileage. Or, you know, there's caution with 2 to go, and for whatever reason everybody's got a pit, and something else might take 2, something like, you know. It'll take something fucked up for one of those 3 cars to not win. Harvick, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex. One of those 3 will win Sunday. I'd almost bet my life on it. I think Kyle Larson can compete with him, though. He's like the one Chevrolet that can consistently. Chase Elliott at times this year has been good enough. But last 2 races, Chase was kind of... He got a top 10 at Martinsville, but they struggled all day, which surprised me for as good as they were there last year. But I don't know how to explain Chase Elliott's struggles at Fontana. Anyway, I'm just happy we got a damn race this week, man. Even if it is Texas. Another fucking mile and a half with the way these cars are. You know, when people complain about the mile and a half, they need to understand the mile and a half tracks are not necessarily the problem. It's the cars. But if we're not going to change the cars, then goddamn, do we have to go to so many mile and a halves? Because it bums me out to hear, oh, Charlotte sucks. It's like, well, Charlotte really doesn't suck. It's the cars. I've been going to Charlotte since I was 7 years old. I can tell you Charlotte don't suck. And we're up leaderboard. Since it is the Credit One Bank 1 to go here. All we got to do is maintain. Lost a lot of time there. Who gives a fuck? Just trying not to run over anybody. Off turn number 3. After an annoying and frustrating race, we're going to win. Good for us. Good for us. That'll be an interesting one to go watch back. Hey, perfect speed rating. Woohoo! I'd love to go back and see that move where I hit Larson, or nudged Bowman into Larson or whatever. I'd love to go back and see that. That was pretty dope. And I didn't even mean to do it. I really felt like I was not going that fast to the corner, but they just slowed down so much it happened. Probably way back. I've already got to rewind a long ass way. God, laps here take so long. They really do. This is for me. 100 years later when I get to it. We're getting close to it. I see them behind Kyle Busch. It was their damn fault. And I don't feel bad for hitting Bowman in this race. He was a dick to me. I felt like we were getting close to it. Here's a pass for the lead. I would like to see this. What a move. Damn, I'm good. Most of the time. Ooh, there's no competition. Well, watch this fucking race. You want to see some damn competition. Me getting annoyed beyond belief. Oh yeah, here it is. I swear I don't really mean to do this. Like, I'm gonna pass him. They asked for it. And that was able to slow him down enough for me to make the pass, thank God. I was not taking any shit today, people. I was not. But anyway, you get the point. That's a lot of playoff points. To Gatorade victory lane. Well, hell, you know, we drove like a complete son of a bitch today, but all in all, I'm pretty damn proud of myself. Woohoo! Look at the results since I accidentally skipped them before. Bubba Wallace top 10. Most of those cars were a lap down because they just pitted at the wrong time. You know, I think I'm letting the results play through because maybe when I'm done with this season, maybe I can go back and apply the Winston Cup point system to how we finished. Obviously, I'd win the championship, but I'd be curious to see how everybody else stacks up. Fastest lap, pretty damn good lap. Enough to get a perfect speed rating anyway. Tough break, Michael McDowell, as Larry McReynolds likes to say. Continue. Get out of here and get my sanity back before I ever play this again. Next is Michigan. And then, oh wow, Sonoma. Holy fuck. Boy, can we just skip Michigan and go right to Sonoma? Let me look at the, let me see. The playoff bubble, as it were. Bubba Wallace has a pretty decent lead over Ricky Stenhouse for the final spot as of now. As long as Eric Jones don't make it. Just fuck him for what he did to me. Anywho, I had a little bit of fun. So next up we got Michigan, Sonoma, Chicago, Daytona. Oh yeah, I forgot Chicago is the first NBC race this year. Interesting. It's back to where it used to be. Kentucky, Loudon, Pocono again. Watkins Glen, Michigan again, Bristol. Bristol. Darlington might be tough, but I think we can do good. And then Indianapolis is the last race before the cutoff. That is so weird to me. And then the first round of the playoffs is Vegas, Richmond, and the Charlotte Road Course. Then Dover, Talladega, Kansas, then Martinsville, Texas, ISA. The playoffs this year look a little bit better. I like that Richmond and a road course are thrown in. That's really cool. We got a lot to look forward to in the near future. But anyway, guys, I will catch your ass down the line, as Steve Austin likes to say. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching.